Hello and welcome to the next in our series of algebra and geometry videos. This one is about rectangles, squares and triangles. So, shapes with four sides. Firstly, the square. It has four sides. All the sides are equal, the same size. All the angles are 90 degrees in the corners, and all the inside angles add up to 360 degrees. That's 4 times 90. Now a rectangle, again, four sides, but this time all the sides are not equal, but opposite sides are equal. So it has two short sides that are equal and two long sides that are equal. Like a square, all angles are 90 degrees, and all the inside angles add up to 360 degrees. So question, a rectangle has three equal sides and one that is different. True or false? And the answer is false, because all sides are equal. I'm sure you knew that. A square has four equal sides. True or false? And this time the answer is true. Yes, they are all equal. The number of degrees of the angles in a square and a rectangle are the same. True or false? And this one is true. 90 degrees in every corner. So this is a rectangle. True or false? And the answer is false, because the corners are not 90 degrees. Some are more than 90, some are less. Which one of these three objects, the yellow, the blue, and the green, which one is a square? And the answer is the blue one, because the sides must be equal, and they're not in the green one or the yellow one. Which one of these is a rectangle? And the answer is the red one. It's two long sides and two short sides, and also 90-degree angles. Okay, now triangles. There are some things that are the same about all triangles. They all have three sides, and all the inside angles always add up to 180 degrees. You use certain marks with triangles. So the marks that you can see on the white picture there, the little lines drawn through the sides, they mean that those sides are equal to each other. And the marks that are put in the corners there, the little part circles, they mean that those angles are the same as each other. Okay, we have different kinds of triangle. Firstly, the right angle triangle. You can see the blue picture there. They have one angle that is 90 degrees. 90-degree angles are also called a right angle, where the two lines meet at 90 degrees. So in the picture, you can see the white lines in the corner next to where it says 90 degrees. And if you see those two white lines, that means that is a 90-degree angle, or a right angle. Isosceles triangles. Isosceles. This means two sides are the same length. And if the two sides are the same length, the two angles will also be the same. So we have, in the left-hand picture, the sides are marked with the little marks. That means they are the same. So we have two sides the same, one different. And the angles are also marked in the right-hand picture, two the same. The other one at the top is different. Equilateral triangles. They have all three sides the same length, and all three angles are the same. Equi means equal. Lateral means sides, so pronounced equilateral. So you can see the marks on the sides that show that all three are equal. So every side has one of those marks. And on the right-hand diagram, they all have the little part circles in the angles to show that they are all, three of them are equal. Question: how big are the angles in an equilateral triangle? And the answer, there are three angles, all the same, and they total 180 degrees. So 180 divided by 3 equals 60. So in an equilateral triangle, all the angles are 60 degrees. So in the picture, you can see it tells you that one of the angles is 60 degrees. How big are the other angles? And the answer, they are 60 degrees and 60 degrees. The marks on the sides tell you that all the sides and all the angles are the same. If all the angles are the same and one of them is 60 degrees, the other two are also 60. We have the answers. So number one, the sides of a rectangle are, and the answer is G, two long and two short sides. Number two, two circles have, and the answer is F, 720 degrees. So one circle equals 360 degrees, two circles 720 degrees. Number three, this is a square, and the answer is B, where there's a little blue square shape. Number 4, equilateral triangles have, and the answer is E, 3 equal sides. Number 5, the angles in 3 triangles add up to, and the answer is A, 540 degrees. That's 180 degrees times 3. Number 6, inside and outside angles always total, and the answer is H, 360 degrees. Number 7, there are 2 angles on the line. One is 30 degrees, the other is, and the answer is D, 150 degrees, because the 2 have to add up to 180 degrees. And number 8, parallel lines never meet, and the answer is C, true. Hope you did okay in that one. Question. Look hard at these 2 triangles. Do you notice anything special about them? And the answer, triangles like this are called similar triangles. They're the same shape, but different sizes. So here we have a group of people, and they're saying the big one is exactly 3 times as big as the small one. Yes, if you multiply each side of the small triangle by 3, you will get the sides of the big one. So the angles of similar triangles are also the same. So we have 2 different size triangles here, but they both have a 60-degree angle at the top, a 50-degree angle at the bottom left, and a 70-degree angle bottom right. So if you know that the triangles are similar, you can find out missing angles. So in this one, we have a big triangle and a little triangle. We know one angle, the bottom right angle in the big triangle, and we know one angle, the bottom left angle in the little triangle. Can you find all the angles where there is a Q marked? In other words, all the other angles. So I'm going to go on to the answers here, so you might want to pause. So step 1, the 50-degree angle in the bottom left of the small triangle can be copied to the same place in the big triangle. So we put a 50 degrees bottom left of the big triangle by moving it from the bottom, or copying it from the bottom left of the little triangle. Step 2, the 70-degree angle, the bottom right of the big triangle, can be copied to the same place in the small triangle. So we can get rid of the question mark and put 70 in there because we've copied it from the big triangle. What about the top angles? There's nothing to copy there. How can we do that one? And what can we do? Easy. We know that the 3 angles in a triangle total 180 degrees. So yes, if we minus the ones we know, we'll find the third one. And the answer is 180 minus 15 minus 70 equals 60 for both of those top angles. So we can get rid of those 2 question marks, and we can put 60 there for those. And now we have all the answers. Phew, that was a marathon. So in this slide, you have to match the label on the right, the different kinds of triangle, with the pictures. And I'm going to move on to the answers now. So I'm going to move on to the answers now. The two red ones are similar triangles. The white one is an equilateral triangle. The blue one in the bottom corner is the right angle triangle, and the top right hand corner is the isosceles triangle. Now this one, find all the sides and all the angles for these three similar triangles. Okay, you might want to pause now because I'm going to go on to the answers. So the left side of the two triangles are 3 and 21. So 21 divided by 3 equals 7. So the big triangle is 7 times bigger than the small one. Using this information, we can say the 5 on the bottom of the small one times 7 equals 35 on the bottom of the big one. And there you can see how it's gone, how it's moved. Now to find the right side of the small one, we have to divide the right side of the big one by 7. So 28 divided by 7 equals 4. And now we have all 4 sides, or all the sides, sorry, not all 4 sides, all the sides. Okay, so now we need the angles. We can copy the 50-degree angle at the top to the big one, and then the 70-degree angle from the big one to the small one. So to find the last angle for both triangles, we have to do 180, the total for all the angles, minus 70 minus 50 equals 60, because the angles must equal 180. And this is the end, my friend. See you next time.